So one analogy that I really like to talk about sometimes is that this is just like how our bodies work when we have too many toxins within our system. Your body has a threshold. So you can be taking in toxins, taking in toxins, taking in toxins, pesticides, GMOs, all kinds of things that do not line up with your truth, your body, the natural flow of things, your natural health. You can be taking all of that and all these chemicals, everything coming in, saturated, well, actually saturated fat's good for you, but hydrogenated oils, all of that stuff. And your body may not show any symptoms for a while. I know I've had a lot of people, I used to be a health coach, and they would say, well, I can eat whatever I want and nothing ever happens. Well, nothing's happening right now, but you're setting your body up because your body has a threshold. Once you meet that threshold, it's like the water in a bucket rises, and then it just starts flooding. And the flooding point is when it crosses that threshold, that's when the symptoms start to show. And the longer you wait, and then what happens if you have the symptoms that are overflowing, and you put a lid on it, or you treat yourself with a steroid, with an antibiotic, or whatever it might be to suppress those symptoms, then it just starts to build more pressure until you are at the boiling point, and and then it goes to the whole another level when, cancers and all kinds of the level 3 type diseases start to affect your body. So at the first sign of symptoms in your body, whether it's a runny nose, a chronic runny nose, whether it is a rash on your skin, these are your body's natural ways of detoxifying and allowing those toxins to flow out. That's why you don't want to use aluminum in your deodorant, because the aluminum actually enters your bloodstream, enters your lymphatic system, and although it will suppress the smell, it's actually pushing those toxins deeper into your body. And that's the same with steroids. It pushes those symptoms, it pushes those toxins deeper into your body and doesn't let them come out. That's what's happening right now on the planet. We have suppressed. What has happened is someone gets into office, they're compromised, all they care about is power, all they care about is their position. If they're okay, then it doesn't matter. And so they suppress the actual issues that are going on, and the leakages that have been happening, and the infiltrations that have been happening. It hasn't mattered to a majority of the people in power. And so we've just been suppressing until now we have reached this boiling point, and everything came out. Everything has been coming out at once, and we're seeing all of the stuff. But we have the remedy this time. We're not using a steroid cream this time. We're not giving ourselves a quick fix this time. We are allowing it to come out. We are allowing the process to take place, so that we can heal, so that we can come back into alignment with nature, with love, with the natural flow of the universe. There is a beautiful, harmonious, natural flow with the universe. It's in a natural flow with geometry. It's in a natural flow with how the earth corrects itself and just moves in this harmonious way, and it happens within you as well. But if we are operating in a low vibration, all of that gets imbalanced. And just like the low vibrational foods, low vibrational chemicals, low vibrational things like that cause death and destruction in your body, it causes death and destruction in the earth. And Mother Earth is saying no more. No more. I'm not keeping it in anymore. We are going to get this out. We are going to flow again. We are going to live again. We are going to have this beautiful garden on the earth again. We are going to be these beings that we are supposed to be in our power, living freely, connected to Source. You know, in the Bible, it's a beautiful storyline of what things are supposed to be here talking about the Garden of Eden and how Adam and Eve walked with God. Why were they walking with God? That's an analogy of there was no perspective of separation. There was no understanding. Like, there is no separation between us and God, but our belief causes us to separate in our minds. And then there's a vacuum there, and we try to fill it and try to fill it, and nothing can fill it because we are source beings. We come from the source, and the only thing that can fill us is when we're walking with God. So we are returning to the walk again, to being in communion with unity, in communion with peace, in communion with all the characteristics of love and light and God and the source. That is who we are. That is what we're coming back to. We cannot be anything else than that. And as long as we try, we will suffer. We will be going down a path that just brings us heartache. Why? It brings us heartache. It's the grace, actually, of the universe to bring us suffering and pain, to bring us back. Because if we didn't move that way and feel the pain, we would just keep moving that way, and we would not have our connection to the source. We are so loved. We are so protected. Just embrace what is going on right now. Release, surrender to the process, and don't hold on to any resistance, and just flow with what's happening right now, because it is divine. It is a divine plan, and all is well. So let's just take a few deep breaths in and out, and do a short meditation here at the end. Let's move our hands and our bodies up through our electromagnetic field. This is the science of your spirit. It is all around you. You actually abide within your spirit, not the other way around. In and out. I also like to put my eyes up towards the center of my forehead, and sometimes that's why you see the whites of my eyes. That helps to activate your pineal gland, which is your connection, which is your transmitter to the spirit. We allow, we let go, we step into our power, the truth of our soul. We allow every single area of our lives to come into alignment. We say yes to the truth. We say yes to the light. We say yes to the love. Allow every single energy center within our body. We feel the energy begin to move again. Let all things that are not of love, not of peace, to dislodge within us and be skimmed off the top, to fall away as we ground and root ourselves in love. We are rooted and grounded in love. Not a wimpy love, not even romantic love, but a deep spiritual love that is connected to the deep center of our soul, the truth of who we are, activating the light, the love, the truth, the peace, activating who we are as eternal beings. We enter into that place, into that space, where we see things from a higher perspective, where we feel from a higher perspective, where we don't have jerk reactions, where we don't leave the comfort of the spirit, where we always feel and stay connected to our source that is working through us, that is working in the planet right now. We have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Take a few more deep grateful for where I am right now. I am grateful because I'm right where I need to be. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being on this page. If you want meditation, more meditations and music, I have another YouTube channel, Sharla Ember. You can just check me out there. I'll put the link in the description below, and I will see you next time. Namaste.